What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Nerd Network, and today I'll be discussing the latest additions to the Superman Legacy cast and how they will fit into this movie and the new DCU moving forward. As you know, by last month, the film finally found its leading characters, Superman and Lois Lane, with David Coruscant and Rachel Brosnahan playing as the titular duo. However, the big surprise is that the film will be including some of DC's popular superheroes, with the actors already selected to play these characters. This includes Nathan Fillion playing as Guy Gardner, Isabella Marcet playing as Hawkgirl, Eddie Gathegi playing as Mr. Terrific, and Anthony Carrigan playing as Metamorpho. However, my question is that why are these characters in this Superman movie? I mean, I know James Gunn's vision of the new DCU is that every superhero in this world is already established, so they don't need their own movie or TV show like that. But why are these specific heroes in a Superman movie? What bigger role do they play in this film? Like, is the Justice League already established in this universe, or is it just coincidence that they're all there in Metropolis? But I guess only time will tell until the movie comes. However, for most of you who aren't familiar with these characters, I'll be going over a small crash course on each and every one of them to discuss some of their origins and what role could they possibly play in Superman Legacy. Guy Gardner grew up in a family of cops in Baltimore, Maryland. However, his father, Ebenezer, was a bit abusive to him growing up because he wasn't really the star child like his older brother was. And after Guy graduated college, he joined the police force, and he's been a cop for a while until a suicide bomber accident caused the deaths of a lot of people, and so he had to resign from the force. Until one night after his sister's graduation, he found out that his older brother Jared was in the middle of a firefight with the local drug dealing gang, and so he went to help him. By the time he got there, his brother was already like shot to the point that he couldn't make it. So guy rushed him to the hospital as fast as he can, but by the time he got there, it was too late, and his brother died. And in that grief, the Green Lantern ring came to him, and he's been with the Green Lantern Corps ever since. Over the years, Guy Gardner has joined a few superhero teams outside of the Green Lantern Corps, such as the Justice League International, and the Dark Stars. Guy Gardner has made several multimedia appearances over the years, such as appearing in animated series such as Batman Brave and the Bold, Green Lantern the Animated Series, and Young Justice. In Superman Legacy, the character will be played by Nathan Fillion, who is best known for his many television and film performances, both live action and animation. Nathan's first superhero outing was when he voiced Steve Trevor in the first animated Wonder Woman movie. Then he went on to voice Hal Jordan in a few Justice League animated films, and then he went on to play TDK in James Gunn's The Suicide Squad. Outside of DC Comics, he actually played two different characters in James Gunn's Guardians of the Galaxy films. He first started off playing as the giant blue inmate in the first movie, then he went on to play Master Karja in the third installment. So with the character's history and Nathan's many acting performances, I definitely think he could pull off Guy Gardner in Superman Legacy. Now, there have been three women who have taken up the mantle of Hawkgirl, but due to the casting in Superman Legacy, I'll be going over the story of Kendra Sanders. Kendra Sanders was once a young Hispanic woman who, for some reason, committed suicide. However, as her soul left her body, the soul of her grandfather's first cousin, Shayera Hall, the Golden Age on Hawkgirl, entered her body, and thus she became Hawkgirl. However, a new origin story claims that Kendra Sanders is a college student who is actually the reincarnation of Shira, an angelic herald who was cursed by God to be reincarnated across space and time. So nowadays, she operates both as Hawkgirl and also as a college student. Hawkgirl has made several appearances in TV shows, films, and video games. However, the Kendra Sanders version actually made her multimedia debut in the Arrowverse. In Superman Legacy, Hawkgirl will be played by Isabella Marcet, a rising star actress who has starred in several movies and TV shows. And this movie will be her third comic book movie that she'll be appearing in, because the first one was Transformers. I already know for a fact that Isabella Marcet will be an excellent Hawkgirl in this movie. At a young age, Michael Holt has already shown tremendous intelligence by studying the works of other scientists like Albert Einstein. Fast forward, Michael Holt has earned 14 PhDs, he's a self-made billionaire, and he's a gold medal winning Olympic decathlete. With all that, he has definitely earned the title of the third smartest character in the DC universe. Until one day when his pregnant wife Paula died in a car accident with her unborn child, Holt was devastated up until the point that he would commit suicide. But before he did, Michael was encountered by the Spirit of Vengeance, the Spectre, who told him the story of the Golden Age Mr. Terrific Terry Sloan. Inspired by Terry Sloan's exploits, Michael Holt decided to take up the mantle of Mr. Terrific, and he has been a superhero ever since. Mr. Terrific has joined several superhero teams such as the Justice League, and even started his own superhero team called the Terrifics. Mr. Terrific has appeared in several TV shows, several animated films, and video games. In Superman Legacy, the character will be played by Eddie Gathegi, who is best known for his many performances in both television and film. I know for a fact that Eddie is going to do terrifically in this role. Rex Mason was an adventurer and soldier of fortune who was hired by billionaire businessman Simon Stagg to retrieve an ancient artifact called the Orb of Ra. However, when Rex found the artifact, he was double-crossed by Stagg and left to die in the ruins. But while he was there, Rex was exposed to the radiation caused by the mysterious meteorite that formed the orb, and thus he gained his elemental powers. And from that day forward, he decided to use his newfound abilities to protect the world as Metamorpho. Over the years, Metamorpho has been a part of several superhero teams such as the Justice League, the Outsiders, the Doom Patrol, and the Terrifics. Metamorpho has made several appearances in a few animated TV shows such as Justice League, Justice League Unlimited, Beware the Batman, Batman Brave and the Bold, and Young Justice. In Superman Legacy, the character will be played by Anthony Carrigan, who is best known for his performance in both Gotham and HBO's Barry. Superman Legacy will be Metamorpho's first live-action debut, and I can't wait to see him in action. But what role will these characters play in Superman Legacy? Like, I know James Gunn's vision of the DCU is that like every superhero has already been established, but maybe in this movie these particular superheroes, like they'll like they start out as who they were, but then they'll become who they are by the end. Like maybe Guy Gardner is a police officer in Metropolis until he gets his ring, and Kendra is currently a college student, and Michael Hull could be like starting his own company before he becomes a superhero. Maybe like all of that, but those are just theories. But for whatever reason they're in this movie, I'm just excited to finally see them in live action, and I can't wait to see more of them in the future. Thank you everyone for joining me today. Like this video and subscribe to my channel for future videos. See you next time.